Hey everyone, welcome back to Midday Maryland. I'm here at Hollenshades Automotive in Towson. Really a Maryland institution. Tim Hollenshade joining me now. Tim, how are you?
Good, good.
It's great to have you here, and talk first about this shop. I mean, really, it's kind of a Baltimore institution. How many decades have you guys been around?
So we were founded in 1939, right here in Towson at York and Burke. This is the third location now, and 78 years and still going strong.
78 years. I mean, that's an amazing run for you guys.
It's humbling. A lot's changed since then. We do everything we can to stay relevant, to stay on top of our service, to keep the quality up as technologies are getting more significant and a bigger part of the car. And we're here still doing it.
Look forward to keep doing it, right, the next few decades. That brings an interesting point up. We know there are dealerships all across the state, and that's great. But as an independent shop, Hollenshades, other independent shops, you guys bring a lot to the table.
I think the thing that'll set independence aside from your chains and your dealerships are that relationship. Building a relationship, a long-term one with your mechanic, entrusting a mechanic to service your vehicle over the life that you own the vehicle definitely provides the most value to the consumer. Cars, while you can't foresee, or we can't foresee everything that can go wrong with a car, and unforeseen things happen, for the most part there's a lot of wear items and that do wear over time, and working with a mechanic that can observe those over time and watch those over your scheduled routine maintenances, which are becoming fewer and farther between. You definitely want a trained eye looking at your car when those scheduled maintenance intervals do come up.
You mentioned that all-important relationship. It's something that you get when you come to Hollenshades in a somewhat smaller shop, although you guys are definitely a bustling spot. But I bring my car here different times. I can actually talk to the same guy, and he's going to remember my vehicle. That's important.
Stability. I mean, that's, again, since 1939, that's one thing we do while we continue to stay relevant and evolve and improve our processes. One thing doesn't change, and that's the people. You're going to come in, and over a couple years, most of our customers know half the guys in here, if not all of them, by name. They know their birthdays. They see we're getting more, putting more on Facebook with birthdays and things like that. So it lets them really, feel like they're part of the family here, which is really what it is. It's a family business.
Definitely a family business here at Hollenshades. It's interesting. We're getting into that cooler weather time of year. Changing weather, changing automotive problems. You were saying even something simple, what is it, along the windshield? Talk about that issue.
So one thing going into fall too, fall with all the leaves. The leaves fall on the car and kind of store down there under the hood. Lifting that hood when you're cleaning your car and getting all the leaves out of the undercowl. That usually gets sucked down into the HVAC system and kind of clogs up the cabin air filter, or makes noises and things like that. So it's important when somebody cleans their car to kind of lift that hood, clear that the leaf debris out of there.
One last thought. Anyone who's out there and thinking, you know what, I'd like to give Hollenshades a try. Any recommendations? Should they call ahead? You guys usually have availability? Any thoughts on people that maybe want to give you a try?
We're always here for any customers. Definitely scheduling in advance if to know you're coming ensures that we can work you in and make sure to turn cars over on the day. For people that haven't dealt with us, one thing we take pride in is our timely service. So most cars, if we get them in the first 2 or 3 hours of the day, we can usually finish most jobs on the same day, limited to parts availability and things like that.
All right, well, Tim Hollenshade, thanks so much for joining us here on Midday Maryland. It's a great shop, an independent shop, and one that's been around for decades right here in the Baltimore area. Come check it out next time you need a service call. And we'll be back with more Midday Maryland right after this.